Okay, what's going on, everybody? Koilie here, obviously, shebang. This is actually take two. I got about a minute into this video. I'm kind of just going off script here. You know, it's one of my ramblings of the Shadow Priest episodes, obviously, so I don't script or anything. I just talk. But anyway, I got a nice chunk into this video, last one, and I realize, real quick, my microphone is like up on top of my head. So I was like, mother. So, you know, of course I stopped it. Went and back, watched a clip of it just to see, you know, maybe I can hear it and I can use it. And I was all like, so anyway, scrap that. Starting over fresh. Here we go, round two. Had a couple of thoughts. I was checking out the forums, you know, on Battle.net, and I came across an old thread of mine that I just randomly posted, I don't know, a while back on the beta forums about, you know, that I thought maybe priests should have some sort of out of combat ability or passive region of their shadow orbs, because what happens is right now the current shadow orb mechanic has it where your shadow orbs don't have a time limit. They're not a buff anymore, they're a power, but they don't decay, okay? You have 3 orbs, you know, you can hold on to them for as long as you stay logged in anyway, I believe, or don't die. Actually, I don't even remember if dying even matters. Anyway, the point is they don't decay, so technically you could have 3 orbs every time you pull the boss if you wanted to go through the trouble of getting these orbs. What this means is, you know, maybe you are going to stop on your run back after wipes to mind blast every, you know, critter that you see on the ground, or you're going to get people to duel you outside so you can stack up your orbs. And all this is going to do is slow down your raid, which means that, you know, during progression it's not really an option. You can't slow down, you got to bump, 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 bump. What it also means is that during farm content, you know, in order to competitively rank, which is one of the things I like to do during farm, you're pretty much going to need to always start with 3 orbs. I mean, this isn't a big problem, but like I was saying in the post, if you're any Shadow Priest who, you know, gives a shit about min-maxing to the absolute highest degree, you will be literally compelled to do this. Compelled. Like, I won't be able to stop myself. I'll be like, I have to have these orbs. Blizzard allows me to have these orbs, therefore I have to have them. Same thing as Panda and Racial is the best, therefore I have to be a panda. I don't want to be a panda. I don't want to mind blast every critter, but I have to. I'm compelled. I need to be at the top of my game. I need to be the best, because that's what people expect of me, you know, because that's what I deliver. You get what I'm saying here. Now, some people seem to have regarded this as, you know, me crying out that, oh, I want a buff for my class, but or saying, why does it matter? You know, that's the thing. The impact would be minor. This is an idea I had. Anytime you're out of combat, you start to regenerate an orb at a rate of 1 orb per 30 seconds, starting when you leave combat. So 30 seconds after you leave combat, you'll generate 1 orb. Minute in, you'll get a 2nd orb. Minute and a half, you'll get a 3rd orb. What this would allow you to do is pretty much always have 3 orbs when you pull a boss after wiping and running back. Generally, a minute and a half is plenty of time that you run back, get buffed, if not longer. And it wouldn't be overpowered in PvP, because sure, you can drop combat more easily, but it's not like you're going to drop combat for a global, get 3 orbs, and run back in and DP somebody, then run out, drop combat. No, you're going to have to drop combat for a minute and a half to get 3 orbs. 30 seconds just to get 1. It wouldn't be game breaking in any way. All it would do was take away the need to, you know, duel or save up on trash or find critters in order to have your orbs. And another thing was that I don't even care, like, you know, sure, this would be a tiny, tiny advantage. It would matter on the pull, you know. It would be a tenth of a percentage of a difference, which can be the difference in a world first or a rank 1 parse at times, but that's something only the big top ends are going to worry about. And like I said, these guys are going to be trying to keep these orbs on critters anyway. Blah blah blah. The other thing I suggested, which would go the opposite way, is add an orb decay, like Holy Power has for paladins. You can't run around with all your Holy Power. You drop combat, you start to lose it one every few seconds until you have none. I would be perfectly content with them adding that mechanic to Shadow Orbs. Anything that's going to stop me from feeling the need to go around and get Shadow Orbs between every pull. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put the link to the thread I posted here in the info for this video. So if you want to go and comment on it, or just, say you think it's a great idea, go Koilie, support Shadow Priest, whatever, get a few more eyeballs on it. Maybe we can get something implemented in a future patch, Like I said, either way, orb regen or orb decay, whichever way you go, it would be a big convenience to Shadow Priests who, are ADD about their damage. So that's that. That's what I wanted to say on that matter. I also wanted to give a quick, little shout out to a couple of awesome websites here. If those of you that watch my 5.0.4 Shadow Priest mini guide probably saw the banners for howtopriest.com and LTP And what that is, well, howtopriest.com is pretty much the place to go if you want information on how to priest. That's pretty obvious, right? They have a pretty damn awesome Shadow Priest community, mainly because a lot of the old big names from shadowpriest.com have migrated over to howtopriest.com. Of course, there is, disc holy healing community as well. I'd say the Shadow Priest community over there is probably the biggest and strongest, but there's certainly very valuable information to be found and some amazing contributors to the Healy craft over there. Off the top of my head, VODKA. I know he posts there. He's got some guides in the works, I believe, for discipline. So, check it out if you're any spec a priest, or even if you even think you might ever consider playing a priest. Head over to howtopriest.com. Check that shit out. Be amazed. Great community. The other side I want to tell you about is LTP. You've probably seen the banners on my stream. If you come here, I got it plastered various places around. And what this is pretty much a all-in-one website for, strategy guides, class guides, boss guides. There's lots of these all over the internet. You can go pretty much any dude's YouTube and find a guide on how to kill Balrog or how to kill Ragnaros or whatever million other bosses. There's even some other pretty good sites that consolidate these all together, but I don't think that I've ever come across any site, actually I know I haven't, that does it in the way that LTP does. What they have is they're going to have every boss guide, normal and heroic, out in a pretty damn timely manner. And of course, just like pretty much any of the other ones you can find, this is free content. Anybody can come, anybody can view it at any time, check it out. And these are just the general guides that you can find pretty much anywhere, explaining the mechanics of the boss, strategies that can be used to overcome these mechanics, and so on and so forth. General guides. What you're also going to find here, though, are class guides created by, players that have played these classes for a long time, know the ins and outs, and can provide you with quality information. And not only are these class guides, but they're video guides, so you don't have to read a wall of text saying, shit that you might not even understand. You can have a video with, some textual graphics and some gameplay and a voice of soothing sexiness like me. Yeah, oh, what's up? What's up? Yes, I do make the Shadow Priest guides. Most of you know that. But, guiding you through each and every aspect of it and helping you along to improve your play for that class. And, these, of course, are all free as well. Most of the content on the site is free. There is a premium aspect of it, which I'll get into as well, which goes a little beyond what any of the other sites offer. Everything you can find anywhere else for free, we'll give you for free as well. The stuff that we have that's exclusive, though, there's premium subscribers. You can come along, you can subscribe. They have various packages, you know, month, 3 month, year, annual subscriptions, all this awesome stuff. And you subscribe and you get access to the premium videos, which one of the things we do is we have videos of every boss. So you've got your regular boss strat guides where you see the mechanics of the boss, and then you've got the boss from the perspective of a Shadow Priest, from the perspective of a prot warrior, with a player of top caliber from this spec telling you all his tricks that he does to maximize his potential on this specific fight. It's pretty cool. So I would be telling you, you know, this is what I'm doing. This is when I move, how I move, what I cast to on heroic Deathwing get the absolute maximum damage potential. So there's a lot going on there. It's really good. This will be the second tier that the site's been active for business. So we're still new, but we're growing fast. So be sure to check it out. It's L2PTV.com. You can go there directly, or if you want to help and support me, you can come to my stream and go there through the link here, which of course lets them know that Koilie referred you. And if you do end up wanting to subscribe to the premium content, you know, it gives me a little kickback, which of course helps out a poor, struggling Shadow Priest. So keep that in mind. Check it out, howtopriest.com, L2PTV.com, and of course my stream, twitch.tv/Koilie, where you can find all the links to all of these things. Let me see here. There's one more thing I know I wanted to talk. Actually, a couple. A lot of people have been asking about my UI. When are you going to update your UI, etc., etc. I'm lazy, okay? I'm not one of those people that keeps his UI updated with like version 1.2, 1.2a, 1.2b. Every time I move a frame a millimeter to the left, I make a new update. No, that ain't me. I build a sweet UI, and if you like it, you can download it. And as long as those add-ons all work, I ain't update it. Unless I make a major change or overhaul it, I'm not going to update it. The reason I haven't updated it right now for 5.04 is because I'm making some pretty nice tweaks, adding some cool new elements, and I want to give it a couple more days to make sure that all the add-ons that I use in the package are up to date. So when I put it out there, you can get it and not have to worry about lag or LUA errors or problems with things just not working. I want to give you the finalized product. You know, what I'm using, what you see when you watch my stream or my videos, that's what I want you to have on your screen in its full complete form. So that's the reason I'm slow with getting it out. It will be coming along pretty soon. I'm about to the point where I don't feel the urge every day to tweak something. It's getting right there. Last thing, what was it? Oh, that's right. VODKA, my guild, is currently implementing a new program, I guess you would call it. You can read all about it. Just head over to vodka-guild.net or click on the links in my Twitch info or on my YouTube channel page. But basically, I'll give you the quick rundown of this. What it is you can level a character, transfer a character, whatever. Get a character over to Alterac Mountains, US, Horde side, and basically farm your ass off when Miss Pandaria comes out. And what we're going to do is, you can read this here, but you can farm. Anything you get, we'll buy for market value. And it saves you the trouble of posting on the auction house taking a cut, all that. We're going to buy it for market value, right off, take it off your hands. But that's not all. That's gold in your pocket. If you're really hardcore and you really want to make serious gold and get some serious, PvP bling, we're having a prizes for the top 3 contributors. The people that bring in the most product are going to get their choices of, first prize, for instance, gets the title from Moshagon Vault's Heroic, the title from Shawfear Heroic, and 1 item of your choice from PvE. That's a pretty good deal. Second place gets 1 of the titles and an item, or both of the titles. and third place gets the one title or the other. So it's pretty sweet because you can figure on if you win one of these prizes and get this title, there's pretty good odds that it's you're gonna get it well before most of your friends, well before. So check that out if that's something you're interested in. If you love to farm, if you're not really a big PvE or PvPer, you don't think, all you're pretty much gonna do is level up a bunch of alts. Why not do this? Make serious gold and support your favorite guild. I mean, the main thing of this is that you're supporting VODKA progression. Uh, Obviously, if you're doing this, you have a US account, so you're probably, rooting for the US. And this is your way to help make sure a US guild has every advantage it needs. So come over, Alterac Mountains, hang out with all your favorite VODKA guild members, and help us get world first. Let's bring it back to the US, boys and girls. Come on. I believe that's it for today. That was quite a long rambling. It's probably going to take me a minute to upload, so probably be a little late streaming again today. But yeah, I think that'll do it, and I'm going to sign off till next time. Catch you guys later. Make sure to stop by the stream and say hello. Alrighty. Peace.